Hello guys, today I'm going to be throwing myself out of my comfort zone by going to the gym for the first time. Gym anxiety is real. I've actually never been to the gym before. I mean, I did go once to sign up for it, and they gave me like a very rough tour. Like we literally just like walked around and they were like, here's the machines, here's the treadmill, and I was pretty clueless afterwards, and so I went home and I did as much research as I could on all the different machines and stuff, but I'm still really nervous, like I have no clue what I'm doing, and I'm sure my form is gonna look really bad, and yeah. But anyways, I did get my hands on some really cute sweat sets, which now that I think of it, I realize that I probably should have gotten like short sleeves and shorts, but whatever. I'm really hoping that I'm not going to break too much of a sweat with these workouts because I want to be able to go whenever I want, and if I have to shower after each one, that would be inconvenient. I got my stuff from Hollister, by the way. But I thought these like tighter fitting zip-ups would be really cute. Okay, how does this look? I thought it was really cute. It's a little bit like, it's very form-fitting compared to regular zip-ups. I didn't know that these types of zip-ups existed, but then I saw them at Hollister and I was like, oh, that's really cute. So I tried it out. I really don't know how I feel about going. Like, I haven't felt this uncomfortable in a while, but I heard that you're supposed to expose yourself to a little bit of discomfort here and there so that you get used to trying new things, and so. Okay, I'm gonna go. Wish me luck. You guys, that was actually fun. What the heck? I literally could not record in there, like there were other people there, and I still have to get over that wall of filming in public, but I did get a little shot and it was nice. I went on the treadmill and then I managed to do, what's that one where, I think it's the lat pull down, it's called, this one, and that was really fun. I really wanted to try it out more, but I was just feeling so like, I don't know, everything was just so new to me and so overwhelmed that I kind of stepped out of there. So I think I want to go later today again, honestly. Because for day one, we have the routine, right? I'm just going to put it here, but like I want to do it. I want to get that done because I literally just like figured out how to, adjust the weights and stuff. And then I figured it out. I tried it a couple of times and I'm telling you, I could not feel it in my back. I felt it in my arms. And so I'm going to have to like practice a little bit more, I think. But other than that, it was nice. And then I didn't end up using any of the other machines, but the pulling one was also right next to it. And so I kind of want to go back. Maybe we could go again in the afternoon so that I could really, get it done. But for today, we'll try something else that's also new, and that is nails. So I really want to try using, apparently you could put on base coat that's air dry, and then you can paint on top of it with like actual paint that you would use on like canvas, and you can make all these intricate paintings, and then you can seal it with an air dry top coat. We could do that, but also, something that I've been wanting to try, but for some reason I felt kind of like self-conscious about it, was to try darker nails, like solid dark colored nails. I think they look so nice, but I don't know, they're just so bold, it's such a bold color to do. The title is the title, so maybe we could try that out today. So when it comes to air dry nail polish, I have a few colors. I have the red, blue, and the green, which they're all nice, but I've like never tried, like I've never actually painted with these before, which I know it's insane because again, I don't know what it is about solid colors. I never do solid colors. I always do French tips or like little like drawings on my nails, but I never do solid colors, and I don't know why. I think it's nice, I just like never do it. I'm thinking for today, the blue or the green. We might go with the blue actually. And this part's also difficult because I have no patience. That's another thing that I want to really get through, is to have patience, because I literally would put the second coat without drying the first one, and then I would wake up the next day and there would be hair marks all over it. Like, you know what I'm talking about? So I guess for the second part of this video, we will try that. Okay, I'm gonna quickly open the windows because the smell does get a little stuffy, you know? But I honestly like the smell of air dry nail polish more than like the acetone smell and the gel smell. But I do love both. Okay, let's get right into it. The thing is patience, okay? Patience. I don't know why I never have it. Like, I really just cannot wait for all the layers to dry. So this time I'm actually gonna do like the thinnest layer I possibly can. And I am going to wait like many minutes in between. But anyways, the gym really was nice. A lot nicer than I thought it would be. And there wasn't that many people either. But also 10 a.m. is like a weird time where I think the morning rush is done. So there was just a lot of old people. Which honestly, I don't know how to feel about that either. I literally stepped onto the treadmill first thing when I got in. And I literally didn't know how to turn it on. And I was like panicking. And then this really kind old man came up behind me. And he was like, "Do you need help?" And I was just like really embarrassed. But I was just like, "Yes, please help." And it was literally the easiest thing ever. It was literally touching the screen. I was pressing all the buttons that were down here. You're supposed to just like tap on the screen. It made me feel so dumb, but you know, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I really want to try all the other machines though, but it was a little bit difficult because there were, you know, a few people kind of using some of the machines, and I felt really awkward kind of walking by them, looking at all the machines next to them and trying to figure out where, you know, the machines I want to use are. But I definitely could see myself going there often. And so like, I think I'm actually gonna go later today again in the afternoon and see if there's more people than the morning. But yeah, first layer literally looks like I'm sick or something. Like, it's so very slightly blue. But anyways, I have been watching a lot of shows, and there is one show in particular that I just finished yesterday. 2 seasons, that's crazy, called The Artful Dodger, and it's like my favorite thing in the world. Like, what the heck? It was so good. And the guy who played Newt in The Maze Runner is like one of the main characters in it, and any character that he does, honestly, is so good. And the guy who played Remus Lupin in Harry Potter is also in there. And he's also like a big character. And I loved it so much. I really hope they're gonna do another season. But it apparently took them like years to like confirm season 2. Because I'm pretty sure the first one came out in like 2024. And then the second one literally came out like a few weeks ago. So that's like 2 years. But I have a good feeling that they're probably going to renew it because it's just so good. Oh my gosh, I've never, like, ever since Stranger Things ended, I've just never had a show that I was obsessed with. I was literally like grieving for Stranger Things for some reason. Like, I really felt sad that it ended. And it took me quite a while to find The Artful Dodgers, but I'm glad I did because I might rewatch it. I might rewatch the whole thing. Maybe I could just rewatch it on the treadmill. Because I saw this like hack somewhere where they were like, pick a show that you really love that you can only watch on the treadmill, and you just like set that as a rule. And so if you ever want to watch, you'd have to go to the gym. And it's supposed to encourage you to get there more. But I always, I don't know, felt like it was a waste for making a show the treadmill show or like the gym show, because I don't know, like if it's really good, I just want to watch it, you know, when I'm relaxing and I want to fully like watch it instead of being in literal pain. And so I just like could never choose a show for the treadmill. But maybe a rewatch of my favorite show would actually get me to the gym more, but I also wouldn't feel like I'm missing out on anything, you know? But the first layer is on. Just looks like I'm sick, but I wonder how many layers it's gonna take. It was a lot more see-through than I thought it was gonna be, but I am going to put on a show. But to watch The Artful Dodger, I got a Disney Plus subscription. And so right now I'm on like my Disney rule. Like, I'm trying to watch anything that's on Disney that I'm interested in. And so now that I'm done with the Artful Dodger, and now that the rewatch is a treadmill show, I think I'm gonna watch The Badlands, the one that Elle Fanning is in. Isn't it kind of crazy that for a lot of the movie, or at least in the trailer, it seemed like she was literally cut from here on down. Like she's a robot in the film. But I just can't imagine how you would ever film that. Like, I wonder how they did it. Like, do you think she just wore green pants the whole time? But she was literally strapped to the other main character. Like, did the person playing that character have to carry her? That's crazy to me. I want to see the behind the scenes. I wonder if it's out there. But anyways, I'm gonna watch that movie. Oh yeah, and then there is a video that I want to make where we will just chill, maybe like a relaxing self-care day, nighttime self-care day. And I really want to go and buy some face masks because I realize I don't have any right now. I actually don't really have face masks as a part of my routine, but I probably should. So maybe in the afternoon we could go to the gym, but on the way back or on the way there we could buy some face masks. And then today will just be like a nice and productive day where we just like got out of our comfort zone. I feel so much better though. I actually feel nice. I felt so nervous when I was walking in, like my heart was beating so fast, but I definitely did not get a workout in. I just walked on the treadmill for a little bit, so yeah, I definitely want to get more. I'll probably get back to you when I get a few layers in because I think this is going to take forever. 2 layers. I still look kind of sick. It's supposed to be this color though, eventually, hopefully. But I do, it's almost 2. And I want to go and leave for the gym at 4, I think. So, do you think I'd be done by then? Really hope so. How do you guys do it? Do you guys just like deal with the damage on your nails? Because the thing about press-on nails is that I feel like they literally rip layers of my nails a lot. And they're just so damaging that if I could just learn the patience to do regular air dry nail polish, it would be a lot better for my nails, you know, for the health of my nails. But also I really love gel. Like, it's so nice, it's so fun to do. But I don't know if you have any routines where it's like fun and easy to do design work, but also safe for your nails and like non-damaging to your nails, please let me know. Okay guys, I don't know how many layers I did. I did like 3 or 4 I think, and it is currently 3:45 and it's still, like, you see that? You can see my natural nails under it clearly. I can't get it done today. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for today, and then in 15 minutes we'll go. Or should we just stay? A big part of me wanted to just drop the gym and drop the shopping and just do my nails and relax. But like, today's a day where I get out of my comfort zone. Why am I feeling nervous again? I literally just went this morning. I want to go again, and I really want to like get a workout in. I really want to get a workout in. But I'm also scared. Am I supposed to be very sore after this? Am I gonna be really sore tomorrow? I don't know. It is true that men never notices nails, right? Like, this is the one time where I'm like, please be true, because I feel like it's enough to know, like, to see where I'm trying to get to, but it's also not enough for one to look at it and be like, you know, like they'll see it and they'll be like, what is she trying to do? And so I don't know, but like the majority of the people seem to be like older men there, and so they wouldn't notice. I mean, it's the gym, everyone's focusing on themselves. No one's gonna notice this, right? Yeah, I'll go. I'm going. I am going. I'm not like, I am going, okay? I'm going. Okay, that was actually so much fun. What the heck? The gym is so nice. It's so much fun. And I can't believe it. I was able to do the thing that you pull up in the lateral raise. And then I did the face pulls with the cords. I really wanted to do the seated row, was it? The one where you like pull this way. But this guy was really using that machine for like the whole time I was there. And so I couldn't really use it, but. And then all the other stuff were ones using dumbbells, except the dumbbells are in the free weight area where all the jacked like men are. And so I really need to find like a time where no one else is there for me to comfortably go there. So I'm gonna do that at home because I have up to 3 kilo weights, and I'm doing the one where you go like this. Those ones, you don't need that heavy of weights. Heavy of a weight to feel it. That one, I don't even know what it is. It's like the hardest one in my opinion. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. We got our hands on the face mask. I was like this close to not going, and I'm so happy that I went because I was literally this close. Like, I don't know how like it looked on camera, but I was so close to just being like, I'm actually not gonna go. But I did, and it was so much fun. The gym is so fun. It's just once you can get out of the nerves, it's really, really fun. And so I'm gonna go back again tomorrow, except I don't know if I'm going to do day 2 or if I'm just gonna like play around on the treadmill machine. I don't know yet, but today was a great day. I'm so glad that I pushed myself to just go out because I couldn't even believe that I was walking out the second time we went to the gym, and yeah, it was just like nobody cares. I literally went out with my sweat set. I was just walking around, which I know seems to be quite a common thing in the US, but it's not very common here in Japan. Everyone's quite like dressed well, even if it's very basic. I've only ever seen them either wearing like the bottom that's the sweats and the top is like something else, or they would do a sweats top but something else for the bottom, and they always like dress it up. And I did get a few looks actually. I actually got quite a bit of looks, I think, for what I wore. Or maybe I had like spinach on my face. I don't know, but I did get a few stares, but to be fair, I didn't really care. Like, I didn't really mind it anymore, which was nice. And also going with nails that definitely is not satisfactory for me was also a pretty big jump out of my comfort zone, actually. I was very self-conscious of everything in the beginning, but afterwards I was like, I literally didn't care anymore. And it's just like, you have free will, you know? Like, I don't know, like, I have free will. I could just do whatever I want. I could go out wearing whatever I want. I could go out with half-done nails if I wanted to. And also, the person that let me in to the gym was the same person that let me in the morning of. I thought they were part-timers, so I thought they were gonna be different people. But it was the exact same person, and I felt a little bit awkward, but even then, that would have been a nightmare situation in my head. But like, when it actually happened, it really didn't matter, you know? Like, I don't know, a lot of stuff that I was really overthinking today, a lot of it happened. And a lot of other stuff that were quite awkward and embarrassing happened, but I feel so much better, you know? Like, it felt really nice, so yeah, it really makes me think of how much I overthink and how so many unexpected things happen anyways, no matter how much I overthink. And sometimes the stuff that I overthink about, that exact thing happens, and it really isn't a big deal. But I am really, really happy with what we got done. It's almost Valentine's Day, so we could have a little Galentine's get together maybe. But I don't know. I had so much fun. I am now going to do the gym exercises that I couldn't do in the free weight section, and I'm going to try and get a couple more layers of my nails. Maybe I should do a white and then the color on top. We'll try that next time. Okay,